right, everybody, here we go. Oh, first pitch swinging.
Back, it's over Teoscar's head.
That's first pitch swinging.
On that first pitch from James
off the wall. That is a stand-up double. Welcome in, everybody. I'm your host, Matt from Maverick Sports. Tuning in with my guest co-host, Clam from Plain HBS Sports Network. We're bringing you another live stream of the Boston Red Sox taking on the LA Dodgers.
Ball travels well, and it got Teoscar Hernandez on that one.
So a good start for the Red Sox.
What's up, everybody? Hey, D. What's up, brother?
What's up, D?
David
has gone the other way.
Mr. Kenneth.
This season, he was really good last year's second half, and he's put together, obviously, an all-star first half. Paxton's first one in there for a strike. A fastball. Keep an eye on that velocity around 91.8 coming in. See those numbers, 12 extra base hits allowed over the previous 3 starts, already 1 tonight. Infield shifted up the middle for Duran, who swings it.
Duran swing, hit high and deep. That is gone. That is 2-0 Red Sox right off the rip. Wow.
Hey, the interactive isn't working for you.
2-0
Really? Oh, I have to go in there and
field jack right there too.
Oh my goodness.
And James Paxton, who has been so good once he gets ahead.
I gotta go in there and get it.
0-1,
sorry, everybody.
not able to get the All-Star MVP.
Let me do it since I'm a little more
Watch
familiar.
This fastball up in the zone, and Jared treating his hometown folks with another 3 turns around the bases.
Up and out over the plate, up and out over the wall.
Yeah, and Tyler O'Neill, who hit 2 last night, now goes and looks at a called strike 1. Wow, a late arriving crowd in Los Angeles.
What we're going to do.
Look at the scoreboard like, wait, is this last night's game continuing, or we already missed something? They missed a Jarren Duran left field shot that traveled 404 feet. Boston traditionally is not a big first pitch swinging team. That one
half 11.
O'Neill. It's 1-2.
And the one thing that the Red Sox have struggled on during this series is with that leadoff hitter getting on. Got it on 10 times. Red Sox were 1 for 25 before that home run.
Nope.
Duran's confidence just continues to grow.
Oh my gosh, right? Now, what does an American League MVP award in an All-Star game do for your confidence?
Just tremendous. Look at him.
Oh,
I mean, his body language says it all. His confidence at the plate.
I got it.
Scored.
Yep.
You know, the hardest thing to do when you get to the big leagues
what this is doing.
I know.
I
know why I did that. There we go.
Jarren Duran got confirmation in Texas that he's here to stay for a long time.
Yeah, outside you want to go 3-2. All right, Coney, put yourself in Paxton's shoes. It's rare that you were there, but you've thrown 3 pitches. You're down 2-0.
No, you're shell shocked a little bit. Now you get a 3-2 count. You're looking for the first out.
There you go.
Sky high, and I mean sky high.
All right. So we come down here to MLB.
There's 1 down on Tyler O'Neill's hang time pop out from shortstop Miggy Rojas.
That's on. But why is it not pulling up?
How about this? The leg
I know why.
Put that foot down, barrel it, 104.4 miles per hour off the bat to 24-degree launch angle. That creates home runs in 26 out of the 30 ballparks in Major League Baseball.
And here is Devers, who we talked about at the top.
There we go.
Well, swing at the first one, but an off-speed pitch.
Yep.
Right
Going
down
live.
Strike 1.
Yep. All right.
Now remember, bring your game up.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's a fair question and a good point.
Look and see which one is ahead. Is this one ahead or is this one?
Second half this year, obviously,
I can't.
through the course of the entire
This
year,
one's
has
ahead.
certainly stamped his name amongst the best in
This
baseball.
one is?
Lead off,
Yes.
phenomenal speed and a great
The
outfield
video player?
Yes.
position player as Devers swings and misses.
Well, I think what's
Hold on. No, Wong is up.
interesting, Coney, is the fact
Okay. No, that one's behind.
when he got to the big leagues, you see those numbers right there with the 50 extra bases and the 20 stolen bases.
So on the right
Okay,
side,
well,
Wong.
Single, that's how he would get his doubles. Now
Is it way
he's
behind?
actually creating
About
damage
2 pitches
and with
behind.
exit velocity, finding barrel in
Try to refresh.
in a really good way.
First pitch, strike
Also,
there to Connor Wong.
try the
Those
other
names,
site.
Speaker, Betts, in Red Sox history.
I done tried the other side. It does not work for me.
25 doubles, 10 triples, 10
I'm just
homers
saying, try it again.
Season.
Maybe the game had to start first.
That's on the other browser, though.
What a combination, deadly. And that situation kind of tells
All
the
you
story.
need is the damn
Down
the
second, nobody
URL.
out. He's not trying to pull it to get him over. He says, I'm going to go oppo and drive it on out of here.
0-2 to Wong.
Come on.
Way inside. Very similar to how O'Neill's at bat went. By the way, the last Red Sox player with 25 doubles, 10 triples, 10 homers for an entire season was Nomar Garciaparra. That was back in 2003.
That one's down. That one don't work for me.
A lot less glove adjusting, wrist pad adjusting.
Armpit cutting.
Yeah, a lot of that. Devers strikes out. Thunder early from Jarren Duran after a Gonzalez double. And Wong hit .304 with 8 homers. Here's the pitch from Paxton. Another one too far inside.
3-2.
Find towards the end of your career when you got ahead, that
It's down.
pitch went away.
Exactly. It's hard to put hitters away. You find yourself pitching backwards a lot, meaning a lot of breaking stuff and off-speed stuff early in the count, and then try to paint a heater late.
That's the end of another game.
Right now, that dugout, not panicking at all.
Another into another game.
Red Sox not once but twice already in the series.
3-2 to Wong.
Oh,
inside.
That's going to be ball 4. And there is an 0-2 count, and then he lost him with a walk, and that's exactly what Dave Roberts talked about pregame. Is this desire, and it's almost born out of necessity to be perfect, to be almost fearful that I'm sure giving up a homer to the second guy of the game will only increase those anxieties.
Yeah, spot on, Carl. You can see he tried to thread the needle there on the inside corner.
Runner goes. Yoshida looks at a ball, throw in the dirt, and the tag applied. They say safe.
It does not work.
On a steal by Wong. If they don't look at it and overturn it, it'll be his 5th stolen base of the season.
What you could do here, though?
It's Austin Barnes behind the plate for the Dodgers tonight, not Will Smith.
Well, that's closer than what I thought right there. I will say this, though. It's first move. Paxton very quick. Barnes trying to get rid of it as fast as he could. Second fastest catcher in Major League Baseball behind JT Realmuto.
Curveball at 79.
I've already got
so
it on
he
that.
appeared to get a whole bunch of K-zone. But the count goes to 2-0, and that's a big-time favor for the Red Sox hitter. Fastest catchers by StatCast Sprint Speed. That's presented by Google Cloud, the StatCast, and he is right there at the top. Real Muto, of course, one of the best. Smith's a really good athlete, but he's getting the day off tonight. So Connor Wong has been very special for Boston this year. One of the things you look for, players get better within the system. Duran's a great example.
Yeah,
Wong
see,
is
that's what I'm
another
talking
great
about.
example. And Paxton has missed on 8 of his last 9, and that's back-to-back walks. Dave Roberts get a little worried about what's going on here this early. Dave Roberts get a little worried about what's going on here this early.
The last 2 days, the Dodgers need length.
See, this one's a little ahead.
24 pitches.
Okay.
The Dodgers need length.
You can just exit that one out then.
When he gets behind, it is not good for James Paxton and the Dodgers. The
It's not
0-1
much.
batting average,
Not
199.
We'll
much.
just have to
The
deal
1-0,
with it like that.
342. That's important. He gets that one. That's way above what looked like K-zone for a strike called.
And Boston Red Sox bench did not like it at all, yelling, "Do not help him out."
This is Jamie Westbrook. He's your
Getting out
second
of your
baseman tonight
screen.
with 2 men on. And that ball is driven to left center field. Baez is going over, and just on the track, he will make the catch. Paxton, the big maple, reeling a little bit as he watched a few leaves fall off after this shot from Duran to left.
And a pitch up and out. Jared Duran picking up exactly where he left off.
All right. We get what? There we go. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. We'll get all the kinks worked out. All right. So we should be good to go. Should be. Good to go. All right, there we go. Pop out chat. Welcome in, Daniel, D, David. Sorry, I couldn't see the chat. I had to pull up the stream box to see the chat. So,
What's up, gentlemen?
welcome in, everybody. All right, so I'd like to welcome in everybody. Yes, I'm doing the stream work again tonight. So here we go.
And then Freddie Freeman. And then it gets a little bit light, obviously, for the Dodgers, given the injury to Mookie. It shortens the lineup. And that's good news for Cutter Crawford, given the way he's sliced and diced every team he's faced. His last three, he's 3-0 with an ERA of 0.45.
Just a 6% walk rate there, well above league average.
So Crawford with a 2-0 lead. Ohtani, big swing at a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. What makes a guy that doesn't throw 99 so effective?
The combination of his fastball, four-seamer, and cutter really play off of each other so well. And they both have excellent movement. The four-seamer rides, and the cutter has a little bit of side-to-side and a little bit of vertical movement as well.
Fouled away. That's going to be strike two to Shohei Ohtani.
Same tunnel, too.
The rare usage of the knuckle curve out of the gate, which he throws about 6%. That pitch came in at 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised to see
Far
it
for
again
Nugget.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss. Strike three to Shohei Ohtani. That's strikeout number one.
Strikeout.
That's been Shohei Ohtani's Achilles heel up, especially in Cutter Crawford. Tony just alluded to it, right? You get the fastball up that has that deception and does not come down like your eyes are accustomed to. And as a hitter, you can't help but just swing and swing through it.
Teoscar Hernandez, first pitch. That's down.
Oh, down in the dirt. Ball one.
He, of course, won the home run derby. Had a couple of hits yesterday. He's got a current 7-game hit streak. He was the first Dodger to leave an All-Star game with a derby title.
Carl, you mentioned in the pregame show about the arm action of Cutter Crawford. Really short. Eduardo, what kind of impact does that have on the hitter?
It hides everything. You cannot see that release point, and at the last minute it jumps up. And that's the biggest thing. I used to be one of the guys that liked to.
So 1-1 to count to Teoscar Hernandez, your 2024 Home Run Derby champion. That's a swing and a miss. Strike two.
Down and away, and Hernandez on a sweeper finds himself 1-2.
Just think about if you're in a batting cage and it's an Iron Mike coming at you, but you don't know when it's coming. It's the same principle.
That's fouled that one off.
Teoscar wants back though.
Yeah,
that's a mistake.
Still 1-2 to count.
He got away with
What'd you tell me? There's like one where you see the batter shaking his head, and as a pitcher, like, I got him now.
Yes, well, there's two ways to look at it. You know, did I get away with one? Well, that was the one that he missed. Now I got him.
Yeah. That was a derby home run pitch. Right back up the middle, through his legs.
I just hit him in the butt.
Is there.
No, through his legs.
He is out. Somehow he avoided that. And the second baseman was there.
He avoided that ball hitting him.
Seriously, Coney, when a ball's coming at you like that, what's going through your head?
You're like, oh,
do I have a cup on? That's what I'm thinking.
Oi!
Whoa.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's the first baseman.
Freddie Freeman.
Sitting on
Out to bat.
498 career doubles.
Oh, first pitch swinging. Hey, high and deep. That's gone.
Freddie Freeman, the Friday night Grand Slam game winner.
That is gone. Dodgers on the board.
Home run of the year.
Freddie Freeman's 16th home run of the season.
You know, the one thing about
Yeah.
Freeman is
Ozzie is out for 8 weeks. That's a shame.
Anything up, that's where you have to try to attack him, but you have to be able to set him up with it. Down low,
That's a shame.
he does not miss.
Hit Ozzie's wrist. He's going to be out for 8 weeks.
That guy wakes up in the morning.
Yeah, but what happened to the wrist?
I'll have to find out.
Everything okay with
I'll
Freddie?
I was
find
gonna say,
out.
I knew that I knew he hurt his wrist.
Right where they
Yeah.
I was there with you.
You know, I was going to ask
Yep,
you, after that hard hit ball back up the middle, like, does that kind of plant a seed in
Went
the
under,
picture? Because the
went
next
X-rays
one
that revealed a
was
left
hammered to
wrist
right.
fracture.
It's
He's
possible.
expected to miss approximately 8
Yeah,
weeks.
like, oh my gosh!
So a fractured
got
wrist.
away with one that Teoscar missed, and then that next one he really hit hard, and then the next one is drilled.
It's unfortunate.
Cutter Crawford threw a four-seam fastball. He's known for riding action up in the zone.
Right.
He got that one down and in.
In there, strike.
I think that's the last time Freddie Freeman in that
2.
important situation at bat will get anything good to hit. Because when you have Andy Pages hitting behind
Mike,
you can't let Freddie Freeman beat you.
and his pages.
You go after him. But an important at bat later on through this game. This is a guy that's going to have to beat me.
You know, Pages will not chase there to count even up at 2-2. For Freddie, he's got a good relationship when it comes to hitting the Red Sox. It's now been 26 straight games that he has reached base at least once. That goes back to 2016. Pages, right field.
Pages right down the right field line. He turns to first. He's going to second. For a stand-up double.
Extra base hit for Andy
Like I just corrected them.
Back-to-back
You're
extra
calling
base hit. The
Pages.
Dodgers have them in business.
Pages, Pages.
That's the
Pages with a double.
In the third pitch of the at-bat, he did not like the fastball that was called on him. Then all of a sudden, he allows it to get deep.
Just because his family wanted to sound important, they changed the way sounded.
The J is silent, yeah.
That spells pages all day long.
Bailey, their pitching coaches, to stay away from bad fastballs.
Like a page out of a book.
We've seen 2 bad fastballs in the first inning.
Yeah. Here's Gavin Lux.
Or pages out of a
Gavin
book.
Lux takes outside, ball 1.
Cutter Crawford is sort of the exception to the Red Sox rule when it comes to pitching, but he's been so good with that.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm doing an extra stream tonight. Welcome in, Electric Scooter Man.
It's a tying run at second. We're
Yeah.
in the bottom of the first.
But he does
Gavin
not need
Lux.
surgery. That's correct.
Oh, no. Swing and a miss, and a good cutter inside.
Oh, you got a fractured wrist?
Brady's warming up with
that
the
sucks,
summer.
man. Sorry to hear
His
that.
third longest home
Yeah.
run of the season, and it tied him for the second hardest hit homer that he's had all year.
Ouch.
Lux homered yesterday, swing and a miss there. And
Swing
back-to-back
and a
cutters.
miss.
Better time out right
He brought up video games with Pages.
I did.
here. Here we go.
You guys know that game, The Show, MLB The Show, that's voiced by
Here
John
it is.
Shambi and Chris Singleton.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
is actually,
Upstairs,
was actually
ball
last year the number
2.
one
So 2 and 2 to
video
count.
game player in the world. According to the show, when you have all the gamers playing, that man right there wearing number 44 in the big leagues.
My man.
So I had a conversation with him a couple weeks ago at Yankee Stadium, and I asked him, I said,
Welcome in,
"Does that
everybody."
help you at all?
Idiot.
If, playing the big leagues?" He said, absolutely. I know what the pitchers throw and what their strengths are because of the show.
His gamer name is Dude's a Dude. Dude's a Dude. And he certainly is when it comes to video games, and he has been here lately. As Lux goes the other way.
Lux to go the opposite way.
That's going to tie this game up. Lux
That is
digging
going to
for second. Here's the throw.
We're going deep, and we're going
Safe.
3 consecutive extra base
We got a
hits.
tie
Gavin
ball game.
Lux the other way. The Dodgers doing it by going the other way. Have tied it up at 2.
Run. Yup.
The approach of being able to again go with 2 strikes. We saw Pages hit his double with 2 strikes.
That's funny.
the other way. This time, Gavin Lux allows it to get deep and bypasses Devers down the line. and trades places with Pages to tie this ball game.
A really good start for the Dodgers, given Crawford's success the last couple of games, as the first pitch is fouled down the right field line off the bat of Miguel Rojas. Again, for Cutter Crawford, last 3 games, 3-0.
So Miguel Rojas swung on and fouled that ball off. It's 0-1 to count.
Now Freeman takes
the 0-1 pitch. In there.
A piece of the corner up.
Sweeper in there for strike 2. So the 0-2 pitch to Miguel Rojas.
The 0-2 to Rojas, and this one to
Rojas hits that to center. Out number 3. But the Dodgers tied it up.
This guy stinks. Exit stage right. And it's Freddie time here in Dodger Stadium.
That guy's a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
A Hall of Fame swing.
100%.
His good buddy, Jason Hayward.
So long, gay boy.
I am not on that tonight, everybody. That's my co-host above my head. He's working the sound. He's working the soundboard. That's right. That's right.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
These nuts.
In your mouth. Oh. It's Fat Man and Ruben. It's Fat Man and Ruben.
My man.
But yeah, welcome in everybody.
Doing step bro.
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides.
Oh my goodness. He's playing with too much sound over there, everybody.
We're going deep and we're going hard.
What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
Is your 2024 Home Run Derby champ. Darren Duran. The Red Sox do everything center fielder to step in. He smacks one to right. That is way out of here. The American League of the 2024 All-Star Game, thanks to Duran. Big All-Star weekend, of course, and it was highlighted for both of those guys by a Home Run Derby title, and Jaron Duran.
He's having too much fun over there, everybody.
All right, big first inning. Both teams put 2 on the board, and here we start now with 8-9 and back to the top. Big time speed for the Red Sox. This is David Hamilton, who's the shortstop. He's a high school quarterback. In fact, when you asked him about his high school play, he said, I was a kicker, punter, kick returner, quarterback, cornerback, whatever. Everything. I did everything.
Wow. That's funny.
It is funny, and he's lightning fast. Of course, while he was trying to do all those things, University of Texas, he lost a year to an Achilles injury from a scooter accident that he had. The scooter he was on hit a pothole and basically slashed his Achilles, and there was real concern because that's what's getting him to the next level of sports, were his feet. And he has vowed, I'm not riding any scooters ever again. 2-2.
Foul that one off. We'll do it again.
He missed his junior year with the Achilles. Then, of course, came COVID.
Is this a Red Sox
been a whole bunch of
broadcast or what?
Now that he's arrived, he's doing that. And that's going to be a challenge now for the Dodgers. Hamilton right back up the middle. Takes a wide turn.
Broadcast.
Back to Paxton. Lead off
I agree.
Forward for the second time in 2 innings.
going to be one of those games, right? It's got that feel to it.
Kept the ball up again. Now you got the speedster up with 23 bags so far this season, and a lot of speed at the plate as well.
Cedar Rafaela, the center fielder, will keep an eye on Hamilton. Not a big lead, not going. And this one is popped up to right field. Hayward coming towards the line. He'll have room in fair territory, and he makes the play. And on one pitch, Rafaela is retired.
So that's Rafaela out.
Looking forward to talking with Cedar Rafaela, who was going to be the shortstop tonight. But again, that injury moved Rafaela to center field, put Hamilton at short. You can ask him a question using the hashtag AskSNB. Another one of those kids from Curacao who was at Williamsport at the Little League World Series. Now Gonzalez already a double. They haven't picked off.
Oh, there goes the runner.
Catch by Freeman, but his throw wasn't in time, and he bailed out Paxton by making a NHL goaltender type save. Otherwise, that was going to send Hamilton to third base. What a play by Freeman to catch it.
What a play.
It's unbelievable right there what Freddie did, the athleticism. Only reason Hamilton's at second base is because of the elite speed. Was going first move. As soon as he's gone, he doesn't hesitate, but Freddie with the athleticism 360.
He's going to third, guys. And
he's going to third. Hamilton still third.
Steals for the speedster Hamilton, who's now at third. And he picks up stolen base 24 and 25.
24 and 25 stolen base for
Don't waste time.
David Hamilton.
As soon as you can, he's gone.
Guys, this does so much now. It forces the Dodgers to play the infield in with one out. Romy Gonzalez, let's see if he gets a breaking pitch, first pitch.
That's foul.
The second pitch, excuse
Foul
me.
ball.
Well, they become the go-go Red Sox again with the
welcome in, everybody.
Now 3 steals tonight, 93 on the season.
Welcome in, Kenneth. Ah, that's cool, Dan.
For this pitch, and that one misses from Paxton.
Ball.
3 knuckle curve balls in a row.
So 2-1
that grounder
is a count.
We'll see a play at the plate with the speed at third base and one out. Contact play will definitely be on.
Kike Hernandez is at third base. Rojas is at shortstop on the left side of that infield with Lux at second. And, of course, Freeman at first.
And Hamilton right there, as soon as contact was made, he was showing that he was going to go. So, as an infielder, if the ball's not hit directly at you, you have to go to first.
Downstairs, ball 3.
Speed with Hamilton at third base. Take
3 and 2 to count.
Hey, Bernie, cover my cam up.
Especially if it's hit to the opposite side.
It's off live mic.
27 steals in 85 games, second most of the first 85 career games in Boston history. Ellsbury, the other name on that list. And there's another foul ball.
You know, these are not your grandfather's Red Sox.
No,
no. It's a different style, and it's fun to watch. A lot of athleticism.
This is not Tommy Harper out here?
Yeah, this is not. It's not Jim Rice, you know, and Yaz. And these guys are great Hall of Famers.
Right field towards the line, and it will be foul. Yeah, early on, what you're certainly singing, there's no swing and miss. When the Red Sox are fouling balls off, squaring balls up.
I get the feeling that Alex Cora loves managing this team.
Yes.
There's a lot of maneuvering he can do. Get the runners moving on the bases.
Good pitch. There is a swing and miss. Knuckle curve to get him. On what was the 4th plate appearance of 6 or more pitches through the first 10 hitters for Paxton.
Number 16, Jared Durant.
Get another look.
Yeah.
That's a good one there. You can see that had.
All right, everybody. Sorry to have to kick out so early. I am
good
not
vertical
feeling
movement,
very
straight
well.
down.
Got some chest pains going on and
That
a little
brings
bit
up
of
the home run hitter,
tingling
Jared
sensation
Durant.
in my arm and my chest. So I am going to kick out of here and lay down.
Sounds good, man.
Guys,
I'd like to say thank you to everybody that participated today. I have not forgot about our giveaway that we're having. Stay tuned to the channel. Tuesday.
Back up the middle. That is exactly where the shortstop.
Tuesday I
was
have a
playing,
cardioechogram on my heart run.
A couple of hard hit
Wednesday,
balls from each team, right
sorry,
back to
Monday, the
pitcher's
22nd,
legs,
tomorrow.
and both have resulted
I
in
go
out.
for a cardioechogram, and then The day after, I will be in the hospital overnight for observation. So my next live stream will most likely be Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday. Okay, 10-4.
So with that said, everybody, thank you for everybody that participated in NAV and all you guys that liked and subscribed. You guys are awesome. Certainly appreciate it, everyone. I am out. KGP.
All right, buddy. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, buddy. Peace. All right, there you have it, everybody. That is my co-host, Clan, from or GB from Clan HBS Sports Network. He is electing to take the rest of the night off. He's having some chest pains and tingling in his right arm or his left arm, so he's electing to go and lay down and see if he can't get it under control. So with that being said, guys, we're going to carry on. We're going to soldier on Maverick One solo style. So, which I already know how to do that pretty well. So, like I said, everybody, please make sure you hit that like button. I'm doing a second stream of the day. I just want to bring some content to the stream. If you're just now tuning in, my co-host is elected to step away. I've seen you guys jumping in here. Please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already done so. So they're going to be coming back for commercial break here momentarily. Before they do, like my co-host said, he will not be here Tuesday. So his probably next streams won't happen until probably Thursday or Friday towards the end of the week. So he's got doctor's appointments set up for Tuesday. So just be on the lookout on his channel for that. Unfortunately, I will be at work the rest of the week myself, so I won't be streaming until probably the weekend. And I also talked to CeeLo as well. He'll be doing some Brave streams as well as far as content. So it all works in hand. You guys are not going to miss anything as far as the Braves is concerned. But I'm bringing the Dodgers game tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we'll carry on. So here we go.
That's in.
No. Yes, I do.
But you also did like a backflip. Remember that?
Yes, I do remember.
Now, can you still do that?
Yes. Sometimes when I finish workout, I do a couple times.
Is that right? St. On in center field right now. The next pitch to Hayward is inside. So how difficult is this? You've been at shortstop. You've been really good there. You've been in center field. Like, you were going to be the shortstop tonight. Now you're in center field. Tell us about dealing with both positions.
Yeah, I mean, it's all preparation. I think in my mind I know my role, and I know I have to help the team out. So it's all preparation for me.
Hayward pulls it on the ground, smothered over there. And Crawford got his foot down. What a play.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, that's the benefit you have of having a middle infielder playing the corner spot, right? Romy Gonzalez playing first base in the absence of Tristan Casas, as he's hurt. Really nice, keeping that glove down. The feed could have been better, and he tapped himself on the chest, but give a lot of credit to Cutter Crawford adjusting and then stepping on that base.
Here is Kike Hernandez. He was really the hero last night for the Dodgers. Twice tied the game up in the 9th and the 10th. And he looks at a strike one. Who did you
That's
say?
strike one to Kike Hernandez.
Little League? Was it Jeter? Is that what you said?
Yes, Derek Jeter.
And yet, your middle name is what?
Chipper Nicasio Maria.
How did that happen?
My mom, so Andrew Jones was with the Braves, so in Curacao back then everybody watched Brave games. So
okay.
And Chipper Jones was one of my mom's favorite players, so that's why my middle name is Chipper.
Oh, that's a good story.
Yes.
Kike, right field, O'Neill.
Oh boy.
You know, we've watched Jarren Duran seemingly sit on get better and better, and you can see your development. What is it about the organization that has allowed you to become a better player? What are some of the things they try to instill in the player?
Yeah, I think they trust us.
I'm just allowing them to commentate everybody, so you guys don't miss that.
So I think that's one thing I think this organization does the best.
Austin Barnes swinging a miss. All right, so now we ask the fans at home to ask a question. Here is the question from a fan at home. Best Curaçaoan dish. What's the best food? What's your favorite Curaçaoan food?
I think it's jambo. Jambo, it's like a soup. Make a play. It's like a soup that they made with like like fish, octopus, all kind of stuff.
Do you feel like you satisfied the box? You checked the box. You were on for about 4 seconds.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Sorry, I didn't hear you guys right there.
We got a chance to know you and learn about the middle name. We appreciate it, Zayden.
Appreciate you guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, so they're going. That was a 1-2-3 inning for the Dodgers. The Red Sox. So Red Sox are due up, and the Dodgers will be back out on the field. Still a 2-2 game, 2-2 tie. You'll have Tyler O'Neill, Devers, and Colton Wong due up for the Red Sox. So remember, everybody, please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Welcome in, Amanda, Kenneth. Like I said, I don't expect a lot of people, to show up tonight because, like I said, this is unannounced. But I did say towards the end of the Brave stream that I would possibly bring another stream to the channel. At least bring some sort of content to the channel. So there might be a few of us that come and go, which is fine. I don't expect a big broadcast. Congratulations to CeeLo on the go with CeeLo. Congratulating him on 18,000 subs tonight. He got a pie to the face. Congratulations to Kyle Larson for winning the Brickyard 400 today for Rick Hendrick and company. So CeeLo got a pie to the face for reaching over 18,000 subs. That's an amazing job, man. Congratulations. He may drop in, he may not. Who knows? But we'll see. Yeah, there's been a lot of that going on. Been a lot of that going on.
Subway Series, that's Wednesday night, 7 Eastern time. And then they'll finish up a 3-game set against these Red Sox.
Trade deadline rumors for the Braves is going to be starting pitching, most definitely, with Max Fried going on the 15-day IL. And now we got Ozzie Albies out for at least 6 to 8 weeks for the fractured left wrist.
You would think 1-1.
So I would imagine that Zach Short would get to start at second base.
Baltimore's played better since the
and
break,
Ozzie Albies' absence
came down to earth a bit too. So that combination,
we'll see.
Right. I would agree.
So we'll see what happens. But the trade deadline, the Braves are looking at starting pitching and outfield help.
Seattle, the American League Central.
There's Garrett Crochet and the White Sox that the Braves are looking at. Also, Lewis Robert Jr. Oh, that's called strike 3 on the outside corner. Tyler O'Neill, 1 out. Top of the third, still tie score.
Team, right? They can hit for power. They can run the bases really well.
With that being said, we'll see what Alex Anthopoulos wants to do.
On your team, anything.
I also heard that
underrated players, I think, in baseball,
and maybe the best bullpen in
Braves have ties to Zach Eflin,
certainly an organization
the Tampa Bay Rays,
as well as anybody in
Michael Lorenzen, of the Rangers.
Called strike 3 to O'Neill. That is the third punch out for Paxton.
So we'll see.
Devers a swinging bunt that rolls foul.
Swinging bunt
Devers
rolls
has
foul.
Had good success. There's not a lot
That's
of
1-1.
big time sample size, but he's 7 for 18 in his career against Paxton, who is in
Welcome in, everybody.
11th season of baseball. He, of course, pitched with Seattle, Yankees, the Red Sox, and now the Dodgers.
So the 1-1 pitch to Devers. In there, strike 2, curveball.
For a strike.
Last 2 innings, that's Paxton throwing his curveball 14 times.
1-2 to Devers, and a grounder towards the hole. That's off the glove of Kike
off the
Hernandez.
glove of Kike Hernandez. That's an infield hit for Rafael Devers.
Yeah, Kike a little upset at himself. He knows that he catches that ball cleanly. Can do a 360 and get Devers out. Watch the angle that he takes. First step is jab step to his right, and that right there cost him. Wasn't able to get the glove down in time.
Official scorer says no hit, error 5. Connor Wong.
No hit, error 5 on that play by Kike.
Right there. That is a very difficult error. That's wow.
Didn't they see what he did for them yesterday and the 10 years of service? Where's the leniency?
Even with 1 day of service, that's a tough error.
You know, you see pitchers after
Connor Wong.
this many years and these injuries.
1-1 to count.
You lose some of your stuff. And then you have to, again, kind of relearn how to pitch. Paxton's relied on that knuckle curve as Wong turns one around that's going to go foul. How difficult is that? Like, what's the period of time where you go through this transition and you realize, you know what, I'm going to be okay, or I'm in real trouble?
Yeah, that is a great question, and every veteran pitcher goes through that, and you really have to sort of buy into a different style of pitching. Paxton's always been a winner. Wherever, you know, when you look at his career record, and I know 1-loss record for pitchers can be overrated. It doesn't tell the whole story.
Ooh.
But in his career, he's 71-40.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this year the Dodgers record in the games he starts. So he's always kind of had a knack to
the 2-2 pitch.
Batters, to make pitches when he has to.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs.
Up, and look, James Paxton tonight's got 4 strikeouts. Yeah, they are 13-4 in the games he starts. Now, he has benefited by having as much run support as anybody really in baseball. He gets about 6.2 runs per game. But he's got 2 punch-outs here in this inning, and now Yoshida.
Yoshida stands in there in the batter's box.
He lines one right at Gavin Lux.
Oh, right at Gavin Lux for out number 3.
A very efficient 3rd inning. Stay tuned. Shohei Ohtani is up when we come back.
So Shohei Ohtani comes up to the plate for the Dodgers. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see what Shohei Ohtani decides to hit one out of the park or not. So. Oh, there we go. Lights are giving me an issue tonight. Remember, everybody, please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Thank you for the 7 likes so far. Remember, we're 3 likes away from the 10 like goal set for every stream. So that's right, David. Like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe. Welcome in, everybody. Just now tuning in, that it is a tie ball game. Red Sox jumped on the Dodgers early, 2-0. And then Freddie Freeman with a solo blast makes it 1-0. And then Dodgers score another run. And it makes it 2-2. So score is 2-2. We go to the bottom of the third. So here we go.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Kershaw coming back, but think about what they've dealt with Buehler and May and Gonsolin and Glasnow, who's also going to come back. Yamamoto. Those are just the pitchers. As Ohtani, who's taken over the leadoff spot, steps in his second plate appearance of the game.
Inside, ball one to Shohei.
But it's 1-0 on a cutter.
He doesn't like it there. And watch exactly where Wong's mitt is. That's where they're going to try to get him out. They still have to show him down and away. But anything middle, you're in trouble. Anything down, you're in trouble. Anything that he can get his hands extended, you're in trouble. The only place is up and in.
And when hitters react like that on inside pitches, you can impact the umpire a little bit. Frank Thomas was the king of that.
So that's fouled off, so 1-1 to count.
1-1 to Ohtani.
That's a swing and a miss, strike two.
When you look at the location of that pitch and a guy who's such a good hitter, you do sometimes scratch your head. Like, how did that happen? How did he miss that?
Can make or break your start is when you make your mistakes and they foul them off.
1-2.
1-2 pitch.
High fly left.
Hit high and deep to left field.
Duran is under it. And Ohtani.
Duran underneath it for out number one.
Struck out and flied out to left. Let's have this conversation after you watch Ohtani and the pitch that he hit Crawford to go to left.
Four-seamer. Right, that's one thing he wants to stay through the zone. Afraid of the cut fastball, and when it doesn't cut, you just don't really barrel it. Don't get all of it.
Just beat him enough.
Yep.
Teoscar Hernandez. Swing. Foul ball.
Roberts is a free agent, if you will, after next season, unless the Dodgers re-sign him. Alex Cora is a free agent. He's going to be able to go anywhere if the Red Sox don't re-sign him as a manager. I'm curious what you guys think about the impact a manager can have, because it feels like that role, the responsibilities have been reduced since we started covering this game.
Well, they have been. We've seen over the last 20 years, 15 years, where even the salaries have been reversed, where the general managers get the big salaries.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
Down the totem pole.
Strike.
As far as game management goes, he is widely considered to
so
be
that's strike two, 1-2 to count.
The best among
Teoscar Hernandez is 0 for 1 today.
I think he's excellent. You're right about the in-game management. But I think even more important,
ball down in the dirt. Ball two.
Before and after the game, and how he manages his players,
2-2 to count.
how he manages his coaches, how he manages the front office and ownership. I think that's where he is really good, and I think that's what the elite managers in today's game have to possess in order to get their players to get out of bed, leave their homes and their families, and get to their ballpark and get to the ballpark to produce. And Alex Cora does that. Dave Roberts does that as well.
The things that can't be quantified.
Can't, right?
I mean, there's so many things that we can quantify now. You know, we go through it, all day in terms of all the information we get. But the things that you can't put a number to, both of these guys are really strong at.
2-2 to Teoscar. He fouls another one off.
Fouls it off to stay alive. We do it again.
Most people assumed he would have a long list of suitors. I think the same will be said about Red Sox manager and Dave Roberts, given his experience in a World Series 20. The same thing will be said about these two guys.
100%.
2-2. And this one is rocketed to right
This one
field.
to right field.
O'Neill in the
It's gone.
The Derby champion does it again.
Teoscar Hernandez. Solo home run.
The Dodgers on top of Crawford and the Red Sox 3-2.
Dodgers now lead at 3-2.
The home run derby when Teoscar Hernandez was pulling off everything, hitting balls foul, and then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. came in and said, hit it to the bullpen. Aim at the bullpen. Teoscar Hernandez, after hitting that ball foul, took a step back. I'm wondering if that even touched base with 2 strikes. Hits the cutter where it's supposed to be hit the other way, allows it to travel to give the Dodgers the lead.
What a year. 20 home runs for Teoscar Hernandez. Freddie Freeman next up.
Freddie Freeman takes ball 1 upstairs.
It's a great point, Eduardo. I mean, that was an 82-mile-an-hour sweeper that he easily could have pulled, and he stayed back and drove it inside the foul pole down the right field line.
Freddie already has a homer tonight. Swing.
Oh, this hit high and deep to center field. Playable.
Trips back, and he's there.
And that's out number 2.
But boy, 1 year, $23.5 million to come to the Dodgers for Teoscar Hernandez. We saw Vlad Guerrero during the Derby wearing a Hernandez Blue Jays jersey, showing how much he missed him. And the Red Sox had an opportunity, apparently, to have Teoscar Hernandez. But they weren't willing to give him a 3rd year, and he wasn't willing to play the waiting game. So he takes the 1 year with more money in the 1 year than the Red Sox were offering for 2. And he came here to Los Angeles, and it's worked out fabulously for both.
Yeah, that guy wants to play in the postseason. It's another reason he chose Dodger Blue.
And it's a win-win also for the Red Sox because they end up with Mr. O'Neill now in right field.
Yep. Those are always, that's where Buster is so good. Jeff Passett and the reporters.
Pages, swing, and fouls that one off.
It's like it's not the pitch that caused the homer. It's the lead.
Welcome in, everybody.
In this case, you hear about.
I'm just allowing.
Dodgers, but you don't.
I'm bringing you the stream of the Dodgers and the Boston game. I'm allowing them to commentate as well. I'll throw my 2 cents in every once in a while, but that's it. Outside, ball 1.
Es malo para uno, es bueno para otro. What's bad for one is good for another. And in this case, you get Teoscar Hernandez, who does not go to the Red Sox for security, gambles on himself, pays off for the Dodgers, and it also pays off for the Red Sox with O'Neill.
That's upstairs, ball 2.
Early on, too, Coney, here in the 3rd inning, it feels like the Dodgers are laying off some of those fastballs that Crawford has been able to make a living on in his last 3 starts.
2-2 pitch.
On
the outside corner, strike 3.
Corner, and it's a strikeout for Cutter Crawford, but not before another loud noise off the bat of Teoscar Hernandez. Dodgers 3, Red Sox 2 as we head to the.
There we go. There we have it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I'll have to look. That's the first news I've heard. Many of you guys stay on top of it just like I do. Let's see. I haven't seen anything there, Kenneth. Nothing official. Nothing official. Nothing official. I would imagine that they probably give the kid a shot. Hell, why not? Here we go.
Two boys are 7 years old today. And they were just in town visiting after the All-Star break. They got on the airplane today and they went back home. His face lights up when he talks about his children.
No, I haven't seen anything on that.
There. See the big smile on his face when Buster asked him about Durant.
Yeah, there's real love there.
Yeah.
Respect and love, and that's what Alex Cora does with his players.
Swing and a miss. How about the night James Paxton is having after that first inning? He is settled in and picks up another strikeout.
I wear a few different hats as CFO. You know, sometimes it's referred to as Chief Fixing Officer.
Whatever hat CFOs like Imran need to wear, Sage has tools and insights to help them knock it out of the park. Sage, helping business flow.
He has struck out 3 of the last 5. He gets a 1-pitch rollover from David Hamilton.
And I forgot that.
And the Big Maple is locked in right now for the Dodgers on the mound after being down 2-0 after 3 pitches.
I definitely appreciate it, Amanda. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I figured I'd do it for each and every one of you. I appreciate it, though, Amanda.
Coney, you were talking about Alex Cora's face lighting up when he talked about Jarren Duran. I asked him before the game.
I haven't seen anything on Twitter yet there, Kenneth, about that, but I'm hoping that they bring the kid up. Yes, D. Ozzie Albies will be out for 6 to 8 weeks with a fractured left wrist after he went to do the tag at second with D-Train's wild throw and fractured his left wrist, so he's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks.
A lot, missing them as well. That's such a big sacrifice.
The X-rays did show that he has a fractured left wrist.
It's a grind for 7 months out of the season.
Rafaela on the ground to short, smothered over there. Kike Hernandez. He moved over from third to short. Rojas came out. Biggio went into third. And how about a 10-pitch Paxton inning? How about the last 48 hours for Kike?
Versatility, one of the big reasons why he's been in this league so long. He can play all over the place and make a play like that. Mr. Paxton, do you love it?
So they're going to another commercial break. So hopefully that answers your question there, D. Welcome in, brother. Yes, most definitely. That does suck, brother. But I would imagine that they'll probably move Zach Short in that role and move Zach Short down to the number 9 hole on the roster or on the lineup and move everybody up one. So, well, Jerry Kelnick would stay at number 1, but everybody else will move up 1 spot. So if you look at it, it would go Austin Riley 2nd, Marcell Ozuna 3rd, Matt Olson 4th, D-Train 5th or Sean Murphy 5th, Eddie Rosario 6th, Ramon Laureano 7th, Orlando Arcia 8th, and then Zach Short be 9th. Unless that the Braves decide to call up Nacho Alvarez, see what the kid's got, put him in there at short. Well, no, then you'll have Arcia at shortstop and put Nacho Alvarez at second. We'll see what the Braves decide to do. They do have their options there to have that happen, or do they go that route? The news on Max Fried there, D, is Max Fried will be out for 15-day IL with left elbow / left forearm uritis. So they shut him down, but the X-ray showed everything's still intact. His elbow's intact, no tears, no nothing wrong with his elbow. It's just stiffness and stuff like that. So they're shutting him down for 15 days. So we're going to be out Max Fried. So the starting rotation's taking a hit. They called up Bryce Elder last night and lost. So that's not going to be the answer. So the trade deadline is going to be huge for the Braves this year. They got to need starting pitching along with the outfield help. too. So
great,
maybe
great
even
an
infielder probably.
1-0 to Lux, and he drives one to left field.
He drives this high and deep.
Is back. He's leaping, and he cannot get it.
Cannot get the ball. That is a home run by Gavin Lux.
Dodgers, another homer, and they increase their lead. It's now 4-2.
4-2 Dodgers.
But the opposite field approach from the Dodgers against Crawford has yielded big-time results.
Yeah, big time. They slugged really well. 2 doubles already and 2 home runs to the opposite field. Pitch down and away, and give him a lot of credit. That right there is the Gavin Lux that we saw before he got hurt. Starting to get his timing and confidence as well.
Second straight day with a home run for Lux. Kevin Biggio for the first time with Rojas out of the game. Swings at the first one, and it is sky high. Coming in for some help for the catcher is Devers, and the third baseman makes the play in what would have been fair territory.
That's out number 1.
Thank you. You're Connor Wong right there.
Connor Wong. How about Romy Gonzalez as well? He's like, I want no part of that.
Thank you, Romy.
Oh, that guy right there. Gavin Lux, a double and a homer.
So hopefully that answers your question there, D.
And in the absence of Betts, and Muncy and Hayward, who just came back.
Welcome in, everybody. Please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already done so.
A pretty good groove right now. Hayward, they're swinging at the first pitch against Crawford, and he fouled it out of play.
The ball is jumping here today.
It is.
Okay, I might have to turn the...
Oh, man. She brought the glove. Scorekeeper's got to give her an error, right?
I have to turn the stream down just a little bit because it's telling me on the heads up we detected audio in your stream belonging to somebody else.
Seeing that approach, and if you're Crawford and the Red Sox and Andrew Bailey, the pitching coach, 9 first pitch swings for the Dodgers. Well, how do you adjust to that?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of home runs off of
which I've already done
right there. So, to me, that's it's time to break out some moving pitches.
That should be good.
Both sides of the plate. That's his best pitch.
2-1 to Hayward, who was the first man to greet Freeman after his homer. Guys, balls 2 strikes.
We were just talking about people being honored at the Hall of Fame, and I want to mention Jerry Fraley, who was the writer honored this weekend with the Spink Award.
That should be better.
The Dallas Morning News, passed away in recent years. You talk about the word irreverent and funny. Wow, Jerry Fraley was awesome.
Yeah, Frales was great. Such a big weekend. We covered all those players too, and of course Leland with his.
It's still saying it. I've even turned it down.
Through that long Baseball Tonight career. And Joe Mauer was so consistent. Helton, that was the reason we watched Colorado Rocky baseball for so long.
You're welcome there, D.
How great he was. And Hayward underneath this one popped up. A whole group of Red Sox are over there. Gonzalez, the first baseman.
That's caught. That's for second out.
Adrian Beltre, when he got to Boston and he did that back knee.
I turned it down to less than 45.
Seen him play.
I can't go down any further than that.
He became famously known for nobody touching his head. Where Ortiz came out tonight, of course, rubbed his head during the ceremony, which he reacted to. But man, what a clutch baseball player, and he was as good a fielder as he was a hitter. I loved watching Adrian Beltre play third base.
100%. I was impressed, and I was traded to Seattle in 2006 and was honored to play alongside Adrian, and just watching his craft at third made it look so easy. So easy to his left, to his right.
See what they say now.
Took a lot of pride on his defense.
Hopefully you guys can still hear the audio pretty well. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear it still.
There's Beltre. There's that drop knee when he was with the Red Sox. With the Dodgers from 98 to 04 and Boston for that year in 2010. But Mauer was a phenomenal athlete in Minnesota. And Helton, of course, was such a good quarterback.
So the 1-1 pitch.
The Tennessee Volunteer superstar.
And sliced foul. So
and a great leader.
It's 1-2 to count on Kike Hernandez.
Highly respected.
Got it. Larry Walker, Todd Helton. Ubaldo Jimenez keeps coming to my head, given the success that
it does it again.
Not a lot of Rocky pitchers had success. I just remember Ubaldo was He was frequently seen on Baseball Tonight.
All right, let's try that again.
Had the opposite arm action of Cutter Crawford.
That's right.
I've got it at 40%.
Out in front of this one, popped up. Is there room
popped
for
up?
Devers? There is.
That's out number 3.
Hernandez goes quietly, but the inning didn't go quietly. Another opposite field tater shot. This time, Gavin Lux.
So Gavin Lux goes the opposite field. Puts the Dodgers, extends their lead 4-2. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, D. And it's doing it again. I don't know what it is. Makes no sense to me. Unless they're saying it could be the stream itself as far as like the game audio. Which that don't make no sense to me. Makes no sense to me at all. I don't know what's going on with that, everybody. I'll just keep it running as it follows. It's telling me it's back in natural condition again. I think it's the actual the volume on the game itself. I'll turn it down a little bit so that way it doesn't show me that pop-up. Yep. See, it's doing it again. So I think that's off. So the interactive is, the sound is off on the interactive. So I don't know why it's still giving me that error for the warning. All right, so here we go.
A miss. Romy Gonzalez, leadoff man, leads off the 5th inning for Boston, trailing 4-2 to the Dodgers. Gonzalez doubled early in this game. That's when Paxton had his troubles. In 3 pitches, he gave up a double and a homer. And since then, it's a new James Paxton, or the old James Paxton, who's having success.
What James Paxton is doing is pitching off of his off-speed stuff. We saw the changeup there, but it's been the curveball, and then he elevates the fastball to get the swing and miss. The fastball is not designed to be thrown down in the zone. It has to be thrown up.
That's a swing and a miss. Right, strike 3.
And the reason why the right-handed hitter chases that is because you're already looking up to try to hit the number 2, the curveball. The thing is, late, a lot of lefties do not throw the curveball for strikes. They throw it as a chase pitch. And that is where you get yourself into trouble.
Yeah, it's bread and butter. 4-seam fastballs and knuckle curves can play off of each other very well.
Strike 1 to Duran.
All right. So far, so good, everybody. It's not giving me no fits.
That's strike 2. Paxton's getting ahead.
That's strike 2.
Goes up top with a fastball.
Over 70% strikes. Strike rate percentage for Paxton with that curveball. Landing it is a key.
And getting ahead, 14 of his 20 first pitch strikes. The 0-2. He checked.
Ball down in the downstairs in the dirt. Ball 1.
Take a look at the T-Mobile Sky View, the T-Mobile Multi-View, providing the best view of Jarren Duran's home run. And that one was first row as well.
It does it again.
Not in yet.
Ball.
Checks his swing there. Remember the name Cesar Tovar?
I can't go any further than that.
He led the league in both doubles and triples, which is something Duran is attempting to do this season. Beaten into the ground to second. You got to get rid of it quickly, and Duran is out by half step as he busts it down there. Tovar famously played all 9 positions in the last home game of the '68 season.
All right.
Pitch to start, then he caught the second, then he just moved around the entire field and played all 9 positions in a game. I don't see Duran pitching or catching at any point.
It's too valuable right now.
Inside, ball 1.
Keeps O'Neill off the plate. First 10 plate appearances, 4 with 6 or more pitches. He has not thrown 6 or more to the last 10 hitters.
As I grew up watching WGN, listening to Steve Stone say, for all you youngsters out there, watch Jared Duran run down the line. Routine ground ball to second base. Don't take anything for granted. Put the pressure on the defense and make them get you out. It's great. Not only is he playing for the Red Sox, not only is he playing for himself, he's playing for all
right, I don't have that pop up anymore. And there he goes again, just as soon as I said that.
Do not take anything for granted.
That's a great point. Too often ground balls result in a guy getting halfway down the line and then checking out.
I still don't understand.
I mean, you look around and you see the stadium packed with people, and they pay to see the players' ability. They see the.
I can't go any further than that. I've already turned the browser down
to see them hustle.
Down to 40%.
2 down, 3-2. Full count on the way to Tyler O'Neill, and he fouls another one off.
I'm at 39% on the browser.
Brett, Kansas City Royals, third baseman. And he used to say, I hope that the last at-bat of my career is a ground ball to second so I could bust it as hard as I can down to first base to sort of send a message in how he played the game. And that is the way he played.
You mean he was in some intensity to Brett?
Is that what you're suggesting? Just a little bit.
It's Don Zimmer, the late Don Zimmer, the same thing. Coach does in Tampa Bay, and he, during spring training would tell us, he goes, it does not take an extraordinary skill set to run hard. It does not.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming here. Paxton throws inside to Tyler O'Neill.
So that's ball 4.
On assignment, but I can ask both you guys this. So
Tyler O'Neill walks.
There is a real thing with this Red Sox offense against left-handed pitching. So they're in the market for, among other things, a right-handed hitter. But their OPS against lefties coming in was like 7.
What else can it be?
And then against righties, it was much higher. And that's something they have to address. Why is that? Why is it such a struggle?
Sometimes it just comes down to matchup. Sometimes it comes down to the depth of your roster.
I think it's depth of their roster. It's a lot of lefties that can slug.
The Duran, the Devers of the world. Yeah.
It's only Tyler O'Neill from the right side that you can count on offensively to be able to create some damage. You have Tristan Casas. You look around.
I'm sorry, everybody, if it's going down for you and coming back on. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with it.
From the left side.
It's still doing it again.
They were counting on him to be able to provide some of that thump.
About 95 miles an hour from Paxton right by Devers.
Several 95-mile-an-hour fastballs in this inning.
Apparently, they don't want me to use the damn audio.
Dave Roberts in the Dodgers.
I'm going to try something, everybody. I'm going to turn the audio off.
Swings and misses, and you can.
No, we're going to see something. I don't have no audio running. We're just going to have just my commentary, and we're going to see. We're just going to see if they continues to say that. And if that is, then it's YouTube itself. So that's outside ball 1 to Rafael Devers. 1-2 to count. So the 1-2 pitch. 2 outs, runner on first. They throw over to first. Keep O'Neill at bay. So if it continues to say it, then I know it's YouTube. Yep. I knew it. I'm just going to play the audio because they're full of crap because I don't have the audio on. I have everything completely silent. everything completely silent on my end. And it's still detecting audio. So something on the YouTube side is causing that issue. So I couldn't tell you the reason why they're doing that, but for whatever reason, don't know why. But thank you for tuning in and out, everybody. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already done so. I know this stream was unplanned. I wasn't going to plan another stream today, but I was like, you know what? I wasn't doing anything. Figured I'd bring another stream to the channel. So I just don't get why it's telling me we're detecting audio. I don't know where the audio is coming from. There's nothing on my end playing as far as the music is concerned. That's it. Other than that, still, I do not get it. What else is playing? I don't understand it, everybody. I need to go. Yeah, I think it's YouTube side, everybody. It has to be, because it keeps going back to excellent condition to heads up, back to excellent condition. So it's something on the YouTube side that they probably need to fix. That's the only thing I can think of. So, all right, here we go.
Tell me when the ball's hitting the air, the move you made for it.
So when the ball was hitting the air, I saw it coming and I thought it was more further back, so I wasn't really ready, and I saw it when it came closer, about hit my friend who was sitting here. So I kind of like got up, grabbed my mitt, and I was trying to like save her kind of. Yep. And so when I did that, I went to like Here you go, Buster. Here you go, Buster.
It's a home run for Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes, home run.
How close, Buster? Close at all?
Right over our heads. It's like 4 rows behind us. What's going on, Presley, with that?
I was excited to catch that.
That is absolutely nuts. Okay, when you went to the ball and it bounced away, what were you thinking?
So I was just saying, oh shoot, but at least it didn't hit my friend who's sitting here. But I was just excited that I at least touched the ball.
All right, the Dodgers saw what happened, and they wanted me to give you this. This is from the Dodger dugout.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Carl, back to you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Buster. Lifesaver. The Dodgers bring the lumber tonight to go with Big Maple. They got the lumber if they have blasted 4 home runs tonight. Austin
So
Barnes,
Dodgers lead it 5-2.
and it's 5-2 for Ohtani.
Yeah.
2-0 count. Crawford.
Ooh, swing and a
It's the
miss.
5th home run of the night. Barnes' first home run of the season, guys.
Ohtani hit high and deep. Gone. Forget about it. That's out the stadium.
473 feet.
473 feet for the 30th home run of Shohei Ohtani this season. 473 feet. Holy crap.
Furthest ball I've seen hit in this stadium. I've seen Giancarlo Stanton go over everything in left field. But Shohei Ohtani, and you see the distance on the top left. Ridiculous.
Did that go over the roof? Is that on top of the roof? I got to see it again.
I mean, people right now.
Watch out. Bat goes flying. The grounder is short. That's fielded, and Teoscar is out. But most people are focused on where that Ohtani blast landed. Holy smokes.
You think you do? Listen.
Wow. Yeah, that may have cleared the roof, Coney. The reaction of those folks there indicated it cleared it.
Wow.
173 feet, according to StatCast. You know, when he used to go to Yankee Stadium, you tell this story all the time. He doesn't really take batting practice outside, but he asked, where does Stanton, where did Judge hit homers?
Yes.
And then he did it, right?
They're looking up, and all those people back there turned around and started running for the ball. So they're pointing where it landed.
All right, let's watch the dugout here. When you get Major League Baseball players to do that reaction right there, that's
So there you have it, everybody. So Shohei Ohtani hit his 30th home run of the season. Well, there's not many of us in here there, Kenneth. Not many of us in here.
Clayton, do you have the headset on?
Oh, yeah, I've been here the whole time, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I wish we had known that. The home run derby broke out here.
Yeah, it was a good inning for me.
Have you seen a ball hit where he just hit that?
No, I don't think so. That was amazing. Yeah, like you guys were saying, some of the righties can hit him out that way, but for a lefty to go up there, it's I'm speechless. I've never seen that before.
Did you see where it landed?
Yeah, I mean that's not even pulled. That's like right center. Like
Did it go over the roof? Did it go over the 10
I think it went in between the stands and the roof.
Okay.
Like kind of that pink sign right there.
Yeah.
Clayton, seriously, you've seen a lot of baseball here, man.
So much baseball.
Wow. We're showing it again. I'm sure you recognize the sound.
Yeah, I mean that. I've seen him hit balls that hard before, but good gracious, I've never seen a ball go that far before. That was seriously. I don't think I've ever seen that from a lefty. That's incredible.
Well, now that you are joining us, how are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I get to play in the real game soon. So excited about that. And yeah,
For some reason, my stream is picking up audio from somewhere else, and I don't know where. But
be back on here again soon, I think.
Sure, Barnesy would agree.
I don't get it.
He told me we're good.
Keep wearing it. And that's a line out to third. I'm sorry.
That's a line to third to right to Rafael Devers. But without that being said, the Dodgers extend their lead 6-2.
As we continue here on Sunday Night Baseball. Thought we had a home run derby a few nights ago. Austin Barnes. With all due respect to Austin Barnes, as important as the first one was, this is the memorable one.
Minimums.
So there you have it, everybody. I think that was first pitch swinging too. I know YouTube's not really pushing my channel right now, but that's okay. Yeah, they're not really pushing the channel too much, but that's okay. I mean, I totally get it. I've been out of the loop for a couple weeks, but they should be pushing the channel because, yeah, I should be getting pushed still, but not in the last 30 days I haven't. Oh well. That's okay. All right, so they're still on the. Oh, here we go.
6th inning, Paxton's first pitch. He gets ahead again. Now, Clayton Kershaw joined us last half, and I was unaware of that, so I feel terrible about not bringing him earlier. He didn't mind because the Dodgers were putting runs on the board. How about Paxton tonight? What have you seen?
Yeah, I mean, his velo's gotten so much better. I think that's the crazy part. It's like he's getting stronger. You know, he's at 90 pitches now. In that last inning, you know, throwing 95, 96, which I think is probably the best of the season for him. So that's encouraging for sure. He's looked really good.
You're right. These are his first and second hardest pitches of the. How does something like that happen to a pitcher?
Something clicked just right there. He figured it out. So
really?
No, I have no idea. I don't know. You have to ask him. I don't know. I wish I could do that. That'd be awesome.
2-1 to count. Paxton comes set.
98, 99.
No.
Upstairs, ball 3.
Hit 90 as best I can. See if I can get some guys out.
So, given the injury and given, you know, as you said, I've seen a lot of baseball. You've thrown.
So 3-1 to count.
What are the realistic expectations when you come back? What are you?
That's upstairs, ball 4.
Well, I mean, I expect to be good. Yeah, I mean, I feel good now, health-wise, and last 2 rehab starts has felt good. Gotten to go, you know, 4 innings or so. So, not fully built up yet, but shoulder-wise, health-wise, feel great. And at the end of the day, I think I can still get guys out, and I'm excited to give that a shot.
It's hard to imagine you not getting guys out. What have you seen from your team, Clayton, given all the injuries? How impressive has it been to watch what they've been able to do?
Yeah, man, it's been really impressive. I think
Paxton comes to the Shida first pitch. Swung on, hit the right field.
It's been really impressive.
Then gets down for a base hit.
Doing what they've done and grinded.
And runner moves over to third. We got runners on the corners, nobody out.
Reverse psychology here. Like now we're talking to you, and now the Red Sox are hitting.
No, I'm gonna have to. Maybe I'm giving up runs. I need to get off the mic now.
Give them up all you want right now.
You know, I saw you. I believe you were on the field with one of your kids earlier today. How important is that time?
It's been fun. Yeah, Charlie came to the field today.
Yeah.
And you know, he's getting to that age. He's 7 now, and kind of like Charlie Freeman, Freddie's son. You know, just we've got a lot of kiddos on this team that Doc does an unbelievable job of letting us bring our kids around, and it's really special. Oh, that might have been it. That might have been the shower ball for Pax. So.
Wait, show me your slider grip real quick. You got a legendary slider. Let's see it.
Well, it's basically just, I mean, I throw my fastball like that with the horseshoe on this side, and so I just roll it up with the horseshoe on the other side, and it basically looks like just a fastball, but I try to get my middle finger pressure straight through the ball and throw it.
Four-seam oriented, right?
Yeah, that's all I've ever thrown.
Wow.
So.
Well, you've done it as well as anybody. Thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Be good.
All right.
Well, that's it for Paxton. So Roberts is electing to go to the bullpen. So right now, you guys got the a 50-50 shot on this game, but only 8 votes recorded. Remember, I will take that down at the bottom of the 8th inning. With 8 votes cast, you guys got either Boston or the Dodgers winning this game so far. So make sure you get your chat votes in, everybody. Also remember, please hit that like if you haven't already done so. If you're new to the stream, if you like what you're seeing here, please hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to join the channel. Also, more importantly, the channel is fully monetized. I do have super stickers and super chats available. If you're feeling generous, everything 100% of the proceeds get donated back into the stream or into the channel itself. So It looks like Joe Kelly is replacing James Paxton on the mound for the Dodgers. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. All right, so here we go. All right, they're having their little infomercial.
Overhang in right field. It's Wheeler Abreu bats first and third. Joe Kelly, the former Red Sox, you see it. His first pitch, a curveball misses. So 6-2. Dodgers hit five homers in this game. But the Red Sox in the sixth with a big chance now. Abreu batting with Yoshida at first and Wong at third.
By the way, how about that camera shot? How clear was? How great was that?
Yeah, following that home run ball was incredible.
One thing about this crew, it does not surprise me one bit.
Like Clayton Kershaw, they've seen a lot of baseball. Good pitch from Joe Kelly, and man, his velocity. Yeah, he showed up with the Cardinals about 11 years ago. And he has developed his power fastball is a dominant pitch when it's right.
With a lot of movement now.
So the 1-2 pitch to Abreu.
So 1-2.
Downstairs, ball two.
You know, people I'm sure asking, so who's actually hit the ball out of this ballpark? And Stanton did it. McGuire did it. Mike Piazza has done it. And Willie Stargell, Pops, did it twice. And that's it. And I think you're right. You know, if you look at that overhang, it's kind of angled. If it had crawled over the part that was lower, it would have gotten out. Abreu foul ball and on a play. The scary part of the swing and the sound and the distance was how smooth he made it look.
Yeah, I mean, you go over that roof right there, that is just, you just never see it. Like the Love Shack, 10 groove, rusted. Almost.
So that thing went over the Daiso sign, snuck right through that crease.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike three. That's one out.
Was fishing after the changeup, and there's one down.
And the Boston Red Sox continue to struggle with men on base. Even though in the first inning, Duran did go deep. They've had opportunities. 6 for 44 now with runners on base in this series.
Speedy David Hamilton, first and third, one down. Kelly fired over to first. Hamilton's quite a story himself. He had taken a whole bunch of runs at it. Finally gets that big call up here, and it is the speed that's going to be the difference for him.
Swung on and miss.
Glove and then out of the glove.
It's really close.
Rafaela, who's got home run powers in the on-deck circle. Kelly looking for a ground ball. But as difficult a guy to turn a double play on as there is. See that movement on that 98-mile-an-hour fastball
strike.
from Joe Kelly. Just back, made his first appearance since the beginning of May. He was gone for 2 months with right shoulder strain. Pitched one inning, gave up a hit. That one's down. Long-time veteran, been in the bigs for over 13 years, and again broke in with the Cardinals.
So the 1-2 pitch coming to David Hamilton. Swing and a miss, strike three.
Kelly, a changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Google Cloud AI note.
3 for 31. Runners in scoring position this series is Boston. Here's Rafaela. First pitch on the ground in the hole. That's
in the hole. That scores a runner home.
Delivers Connor Wong, and it's 6-3.
6-3. Dodgers lead.
Rafaela not afraid of going after that first pitch. Gets it. Breaking pitch. Doesn't hit it hard. Gets jammed. But finds that hole.
Like the Red Sox have brought Dom Smith into pinch hit. Dallas scorer called Dom. He said to us, what a story Dom Smith has been. A couple of long-time veterans in the major leagues. Dom Smith, Joe Kelly now, and Dom represents the tying run for Boston. That brings Dave Roberts out to counter the move. Looks like Ryan Yarbrough, the lefty, ready to come in for Los Angeles. 6th inning. Kelly is gone. He strikes out 2, gets a pat on the backside. We'll see this matchup when we come back.
All right, so they're going to commercial break. Dave Roberts lets you go to the bullpen. Welcome in, everybody. I'm doing just fine. It's 8:49 here in the East. 5:49 out there in the West. And if you're in between, you're looking at 7:49 Central. 6:49 Mountain Time. We'll see what happens, everybody. Like I said, I'm keeping everything going. Welcome in, Matthew. He was on here earlier, Matthew, but unfortunately he started having tingling sensation in his left arm down to his fingertips, and he started having a little chest tightness a little bit, so he's elected to get up from the chair at the computer and go lay down, which is very understandable. So hopefully you guys will understand that. With sitting in these chairs for long periods of time does take a wear and tear on the human body, and plus being in front of stage lights and everything else takes a toll. So welcome in there, Matthew. Sorry you missed the Braves game today. I did do a Braves stream. Braves lost 6-2 against the Cardinals, and the Cardinals took the series 2-1. So we're just waiting for the game to come back from a commercial break here momentarily. All right, so here we go.
Baseball ESPN Bet, the official sports book of ESPN. New players can get their first bet on tonight's game. Insured up to 1,000 in bonus bets. Scan the QR code to download the ESPN Bet app and get started today. What a play. It says right now win probability upper left, despite of the fact the Red Sox have the tying run at the plate, and Dom Smith 90% chance Dodgers win. And how about Yarbrough? He throws a frisbee in there to get ahead 0-1. Slider at 89 for the lefty, who comes in 4-2 with a 3.73 ERA. Now ahead 0-2.
By the way, that first pitch, 68 mile per hour curveball.
It's hard to throw a ball 68 like that first strike.
Pitch.
Yeah.
Well,
Kelly with the shadows.
Kelly came in through 98 and got 2 strikeouts. Yarbrough is a strike away from getting out of this. And there was another one of those slow ones at 68.
Just keep an eye on Dom Smith's hips, right? Because the first thing that fires is that hip. And all he's trying to do, and that's Yarbrough, is trying to get him to fire early to get him out in front. You have to guess right if you're Dom.
5 homers, 28 RBIs. It's another one way
outside.
And the dangerous Jaron Duran is on deck. So a huge, huge at-bat for Smith and Yarbrough.
So the 2-2 pitch.
He is ready. Smith, left field.
Hit high and deep to left field.
Stops.
Caught.
It, and the bullpen for the Dodgers, depleted coming into tonight, gets Kelly and Yarbrough to extinguish the fire.
All right, so Dodgers still lead at 6-3. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that there, Matthew. They're saying 6 to 8 weeks on the fractured wrist. There, Matthew. I looked at Twitter earlier. He will be out 6 to 8 weeks. That will be probably till September, maybe during postseason. If the Braves make it that far, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yes, sir. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, here we go.
The end 2. Ideal conditions, man. If you're going to hit a ball 473 feet, be Shohei Ohtani. It's about 83 degrees. It's an ideal night. The launch angle was ideal at 28 degrees. And it's on the radar of air traffic control. That thing was mashed.
The silence in this ballpark after the home run. No one, I think, could believe what they witnessed.
Hit him that high and far. Everybody in the stadium had a chance to eyeball it. Majestic doesn't even do it justice.
No, and I've noticed our pitcher has become a little more quiet. Tony's like shell-shocked. Bailey Horn now in for the Red Sox, the left-hander. Lefties have hit him a little bit. Righties have not. Lux fouls that one off. And we'll get you the changes now for Boston. Here's the ERA in 3 games at 2.45 with a strikeout rate and a walk rate. One below the average, and the walk rate also below the major league average. He hasn't pitched a lot. Trying to keep this game close. 6-3 in the bottom of the 6th. Lux with a double and a homer. And he's gone.
If I gave up a home run like that, Carl,
yes,
the next day in the clubhouse, Paul O'Neill would come to me and say, hey, how'd you hold that? Show me the grip on that one.
I know everything's behind. I don't know why it's behind, but
I can't repeat what I'd say.
Just don't do it again.
Hey, show me that grip.
Biggio strike one. So Wilyer Abreu is in right field. Duran is in center. And Tyler O'Neill's moved over to left. Rafaela's come into play short. Hamilton is at second, and Dom Smith.
So the interactive is way, way behind.
Made in that inning.
I mean, way behind.
They got him in the back. Somehow Cavan avoided it.
And guys, we got word from Miguel Rojas from the Dodgers, and Miguel Rojas' right forearm tightness is the reason why he came out of the game.
That's a little troubling, and there was there was a little bit of a question. What does Mookie Betts do? Where does he play when he comes back? 2 balls and a strike. And Rojas has come out and said, I want to be a shortstop. I'm an everyday shortstop. This is over on ESPN2. You like all those numbers and those graphics that show the slider sweeper and the hot zone for Horn? ESPN2 is your spot for a few minutes.
Like I said, everybody, I don't know what's wrong with the interactive. I'm just going to leave it rolling. You guys will still get the sound.
That's all the information you're getting before a game.
Actually, Kenneth, I have not seen anything. I don't hear anything as far as anything official.
He's made a couple of plays over there.
I'm looking at Twitter, but nothing going on as far as Twitter's concerned. Unless they updated it, but I don't see anything.
Added to that StatCast, there's that pitch probability, forecasting what's next. Second guessing you just in case. First guessing you could say.
Nothing so far yet there, Kenneth.
Here's Hayward. Yeah, that one bends in, but it's too far in 1-0. The Hayward-Freddie Freeman dynamic and relationship goes back.
So, okay, the interactive is back up, everybody.
They did everything together.
It was just lagging a little bit behind, but.
And getting the Dodgers to take a look at Jason Hayward, bring him back. An enormous presence in the clubhouse. Just a phenomenal teammate. Long-time, really good player.
Well, it makes the manager's job easier as well. When you know that you don't have to be in that clubhouse policing those players, veteran guys that understand what it takes to win on a daily basis.
There's a hit for Hayward up the middle. It is caught, and a nice play at second base. How about Hamilton? He ranged to his right and took one away from Jason Hayward. Seventh inning on Sunday Night Baseball. Duran, O'Neill, and Devers coming up.
All right, there you have it, everybody. We go to the top of the seventh. Dodgers still lead at 6-3. We'll have Duran, O'Neill, and Devers due up for Boston. I appreciate it, Amanda. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Remember, everybody, please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Also, more importantly, if you're new to the stream, if you like what you see in here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I did pick up one sub before the end of earlier tonight's stream during the Braves stream. I want to say thank you to that subscriber. I don't know who you were, but thank you for subscribing to the channel. Definitely do appreciate it. And also, I want to say thank you to my co-host. He sent in a $5 super chat earlier tonight, and also Laney sent in a $10 super chat. Remember, I do have super stickers and super chats available on the channel. My channel is fully monetized, so if you want super stickers and super chats, get you first dibs on everything. The money that is donated to the channel gets 100% put back into the channel, whether it's video content or internet bill or game CD keys to give away, you name it. So that's where the money goes. All right, so here we go.
K-Zone 3D Plus brought to you by Sage, the official finance software partner of Major League Baseball.
Strike one to Jared Duran.
Trying to keep that under the 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. He throws another one at 67 miles an hour to get ahead of Duran. Big inning, seventh inning. The Red Sox 2-3-4 hitters up.
Ball.
Downstairs, ball one, so 1-1 to count.
And he starts feeling good out there. He knows what to do with it. He got really aggressive with his four-seamer after the 75th pitch. Really got stronger as the game went along.
That's a swing and a miss.
So appetizing.
Strike 2.
Swings and misses. Do you recall a game in where you went in thinking, I'm only throwing whatever, 92, and all of a sudden you had 96?
It has happened. I think every pitcher's kind of felt that. I don't know, maybe that big of a jump, but certainly you do feel it, and you know when it starts coming out of your hand for whatever reasons. Timing, rhythm, a hot day.
Yeah. Duran.
Did he go? Yes, he did.
Gone. And a really good job by Yarbrough, who went slow, and then slow again to get him.
Yeah, he stayed out of the rural limits right there at 70 miles per hour below. 67, mixes it in with an 84 sinker, and then after that, 69 and 68 miles per hour.
The Dodgers trying to sweep the Red Sox to start the second half of the season for O'Neill.
Tony, I think you're being modest. I think your perfect game was one of those games where as that went along, and we just had the 25th anniversary of that game the other day, as that game went along, you got better and better.
And the key with veteran pitchers, you recognize it quickly, so you can make that adjustment on the fly quicker.
Ball out.
Did today. He recognized
Ball outside. Ball 1-1.
He went right to it and started using it.
Count is 1-1 to count.
Mechanical, like what? Because I'm sure Paxton's going to look and say, "What did I do? What happened?"
Part of it's mechanical. I think the weather has something to do with it. A good hot day for a veteran pitcher helps.
That's a swing and a miss.
You tend to get a little more extension. You know, you get a little looser.
Yep.
Old arms like warm weather.
Whole bodies like warm weather.
Everybody, we all do. That's why we move. That's why we move to warm weather climates, right?
1-2. How slow can Yarbrough throw it? There's another.
That's a
77.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Duran
2 outs.
O'Neill, both gone. Speaking of warm weather, suit up for the summer. MLBshop.com. And your turn.
I have to ask Buster, our resident Vermont guy that knows more about maple than all of us three combined. Is a mature tree better for the maple syrup, Buster? Because Paxton was definitely getting better as the game went along.
So when it's really cold and then it warms up during the day, like Coney says, the sap will run like crazy in a maple tree, okay? And that's kind of what happened with James Paxton today. It warmed up, and he was throwing harder.
Analogies.
Wow.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Red Sox middle of the order to sleep. A slumber party.
There's a place in the game for finesse guys.
Sure is.
Seeing it.
Welcome in, everybody. We're only 2 likes away. 2 likes away from the 10 like goal set for each and every stream. If we don't get it, that's okay. I mean, it's not really a big deal. But hopefully we get it. Welcome in, everybody. Oh. All right, here we go.
There for the Giants, 478 feet. It was in Colorado, asterisk, we'll get to that. This one traveled 473 here at Dodger Stadium. Watch the reaction of everybody, because it's okay to be amazed and shocked at how far he just hit it. And then after he gets high fives from people, they all kind of look back like, where did that go? Look at the faces. He hit it where? Look at Roberts. Wow, they all quickly go out to right to think like, did I just see that?
And you get Clayton Kershaw to react the way he did as well. And I don't think anyone here has seen more games of Clayton Kershaw in uniform.
Well, he's due up for this inning. Kike and then Barnes and home. Chase Anderson, the new pitcher for the Red Sox in a 6-3 game. And the Dodgers tonight have hit 5 home runs on Sunday Night Baseball. Kike had a big one last
Welcome
night.
in, everybody.
They rallied from behind Friday and
So Dodgers still lead at 6-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
Tonight they trail 2-0. Have come back. A little blooper here.
A little blooper on the infield.
A little late
Caught.
for Hamilton, but the out is recorded on Kike.
Out number 1.
You can be part of the action like never before. Castro. Tonight coming in, you didn't know that he was going to deliver an outing like that in what was the reverse lock on paper, given how good Cutter Crawford had been.
Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm sitting here yawning.
After the first inning, the first 3 pitches, we were thinking, uh-oh, here we go. It'll be a long game.
Nope. Austin Barnes home run.
I think I'm going to elect to go off microphone and go off cam, but I'm still going to bring you the audio of the game, everybody. So hopefully you enjoy that. And I will be back before the end of the stream. And remember, please get your chat votes in. At the bottom of the conclusion of the 8th inning, I will take the chat votes down. So Ohtani's on deck. You guys will not miss anything.
Trying to time up Anderson as Barnes pulls it foul. Buster, you think the Red Sox are in a position where the front office ownership literally is looking at game by game or series by series? There's a chance you leave Los Angeles having been swept.
Yeah, given the recent history, you'd have to assume that could be a factor if they completely collapse here in the next 9 days. But just in talking with sources within the Red Sox organization, I think they recognize that this has been a special run by this team and that this is a really dangerous team. They're, they have closed on the 2 teams at the top of the American League East.
Yep. Barnes gone. Anderson gets him, and here comes Ohtani. Andre, our cameraman, is now linked. Swings at the first one, looks back at the catcher.
In that quadrant, I said it earlier, for those tuning in, that's the only spot that so far Shohei has struggled in this season. Up and in the quadrant. Everywhere else, it is a serious case of damage.
Ball. Misses 2-1. Of course, the Open Championship was exceed expectations. Woods did it. Jordan did it. Ohtani has come here with all this fanfare from the Angels. And in a year in which he's only hitting, I think he's exceeding the expectations that even he put on himself as a multiple MVP winner, isn't he?
He's making a run at winning the MVP again just as a straight DH, which is really hard to do.
It's unprecedented. No DH has ever won his league's MVP award.
I will say this, though, and I know that he continues to rehab that arm, but are the Dodgers better with Shohei Ohtani just DHing, or he trying again and testing that arm once more and being that two-position star-studded player?
And that note is since, see the blue box, 1900. 50 extra base hits, 75 runs, 50 walks, 20 steals in his first 100 games.
Eduardo, I'll answer your question. No, when the Dodgers signed Ohtani, they signed into his vision of what he wants to be, which is a two-way star. That's part of the reason why they're willing to pay him the way they did.
Not going, and Oscar fouls that up. Now, I would imagine that everybody in the organization would be open to when he pitches. If they see a dramatic decline in his hitting, then you can have that conversation. But I would think going into a season next year, assuming health, he's doing both.
And I agree. Now, when we got to this ballpark and they were showing the stadium to a lot of tourists, I want to say maybe 75% of the tourists were from Japan. It is impressive the amount of people that come over to LA to see Shohei Ohtani wearing the Dodger blue. I got to practice a lot of my Japanese today.
2-1 to Oscar. Center field. Duran is there. And the Dodgers will open up the 2025 season against the Cubs in Japan. The work of Shohei and the work of Andre on Sunday Night Baseball. One of the longest home runs we've ever seen hit at Dodger Stadium. Uniform, the 5 Dodger home run swings on Sunday Night Baseball here on ESPN, presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And in part by Allstate. You're in good hands. Ohtani has 2 470-plus feet home runs this season, tied for the most by a Dodger in a career under StatCast with Jock Peterson. Sarah Langs, who's of course working with us tonight. Longest home run in the home run derby was by Marcell Ozuna. It went 473 feet, the exact distance that Ohtani's went tonight. And to the lefty on now as he faces Connor Wong, which, with all due respect to the reasons they come up with, the home run derby in a perfect world has Ohtani and Judge and a healthy Mike Trout every year. You know, it should almost be something that if you are in the top, 5 home run hitters, you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you automatically qualify.
I think there's a pathway, because I want to see him.
And you have an idea, Eduardo.
I do. I personally think that it should be a tandem. And what I mean is there should be 16 home run derby participants. And the top 8, 4 from each league, would actually then be able to draft a player that is not from an organization that's represented in the top 8. And once that player gets drafted, that player then teams up.
Reiner past the dive of Hernandez.
That player teams up then with the other. In this case, if it's Aaron Judge, who leads the American League, he would have the first pick. And he could pick anyone in the league that is not on his team or represented by those other 7 teams. And that way they would still have 3 minutes or 40 pitches.
Tag team.
And they tag team it. And that way they cut the swings in half, because we want them to stay healthy. We don't want them to get tired out for the stretch run. And if one's going well, you stay there. If you're not, you have your pregame or you adjust during the time with 1 30-second timeout for them to regroup.
Ooh, Yoshida gets drilled. And Banda has committed the game. And he gave up a line drive to Wong, and Yoshida took it right near that right hip area.
Yeah, it's tough right there.
For Mike Tyson.
No.
Movie hangover.
No, not Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. No, Mike Tyson 20 years ago.
As they tend to Yoshida, reminder, you mentioned Aaron Judge and Juan Soto, the Yankees, part of our next 2 games on ESPN. They will square off against the Mets in the Subway Series Wednesday night. Big Judge hit a homer today, 444 feet. They'll finish up a big 3-game set against these Red Sox Sunday at Fenway Park. Both games 7 Eastern, ESPN2, StatCast edition presented by Google Cloud. Did you guys tell me the ice cream machine and the commissary was broken for a while tonight?
It was.
And that's why you were crying?
I was not happy about it.
We made you happy, though.
Eduardo clutched up, though. I think he climbed up over it. And
he fixed it.
Did what I had to do.
He got us a little sample.
And the Iceman, of course, in the booth with us now, Ivan Sokowski, the Iceman, reminds us it's National Ice Cream Day. And against that meeting, and here we go again with the Red Sox tying run at the plate. They've really struggled with runners in scoring position this series. Wilyer Abreu, 8 homers, left on left. Nobody out. Banda misses away.
Isn't it National Ice Cream Day every day?
Feels that way. Right Trine in the righty, pitched last night. He's warming up in that Dodger bullpen. Dave Roberts said, if we got a chance to win it, we're going to go use the guys, even if we used them within this series. Abreu back up the middle. Scooped. Kike have a weekend. Double play and a ball right back up the middle.
That's the 2nd time today. The first time Miguel Rojas made the play up the middle. This time it's Kike Hernandez. And when that ball got past Banda, Kike Hernandez got the pick, stepped on the bag, and then regrouped. Watch this right here. Gets set, makes a perfect throw to Freddie Freeman.
Kike Kike Hernandez back in Los Angeles and certainly having a big impact on this series. 10 years of service. For people who don't know, explain the significance of being in the majors for 10 years and how few major leaguers actually get there.
Well, it's true. I mean, you were fully vested for your pension benefits at the 10-year mark.
7% of major leaguers reach 10 years of service. An amazing milestone for Kike Hernandez.
Yeah, it is celebrated in major league clubhouses, and rightly so. If you're a 10-year veteran in a major league clubhouse, that's saying something.
Just think about the way Kike has done it to get to that spot. Versatility, playing all over, being that guy in the dugout to also loosen up his teammates.
Swing and a miss, a big double play as the Red Sox continue to struggle in this series with runners in scoring position.
All right, everybody, we're going to the bottom of the 8th. You make sure you get your chat votes in. Yes, I'm still behind the scenes here, everybody. Still manning the controls. I am flying solo the rest of the stream, so I choose to be behind the scenes for now. Like I said, this is an extra stream for each and every one of you to enjoy. Figure why not just bring the audio of the game? I should have just put audio only, but that's okay. I'm bringing you the stream tonight. Please make sure you hit that like button if you're new to the stream. If you like what you're seeing here, hit that subscribe button. Absolutely free to join the channel. Just like David said, please hit that like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Stay tuned. My guest co-host, Clan from or GB from Clan HBSC Sports Network, will be doing hopefully either Thursday or Friday's game. Unfortunately, he will be out. Most of the Cincinnati Reds schedule. He's got doctor's appointments he's got to attend to. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll try to bring another stream to the channel next weekend. Hopefully, scheduling constraints and work and you name it. We'll see what happens, but you guys will not miss anything. You guys are in good hands. Also, more importantly, CeeLo on the go with CeeLo will be doing Brave streams, along with Dixon Way will be doing Brave streams. Goose Sports may be doing some streams out there. Welcome in, everybody. Like I said, I'm bringing you another live stream. It's an extra bonus stream for each and every one of you. So, here we go.
Have managed to score 6 runs. They've got 5 homers. It's been an experience for people here tonight. And now you having a chance. The ESPN experience is Take Me Out.
So just remember, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, take an active part in the chat poll. I will be taking it down after the 3rd out in the bottom of the 8th inning. I will take it down. So far you guys got 11 votes recorded. And the Dodgers take an early lead with that. So
Maple syrup.
So we got Kenley Jansen
into the game. His team
into the game.
Pitched last night. Gave up the big homer to Kike. So it's the Red Sox and, of course, the former Dodger closer on. And he throws that cutter by Freddie Freeman. What do you think this is about?
It's a good question. I mean, I know they're short out there in the Red Sox bullpen. We know Kenley loves the Dodgers, loves LA, had a long career here.
Freddie, a one hopper. Smith will take care of that. Jansen's got 1 out.
I'll tell you this though. If you look at Kenley Jansen, he threw 25 pitches yesterday. Horn and Anderson already pitched today, and then yesterday as well. You look at Cam Boozer threw 22 pitches. Weiser threw 28.
Welcome in, everybody.
From Winkowski. So the reality is,
I definitely do appreciate it, David. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Like I said, This game is almost over with, and I've got to get to bed. I've got to be up early in the morning, everybody. I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning for work. So that does come early.
Now that Chris Martin is out.
Yeah, the Martin blow was a big one for them as Pages is looking at a 1-0 count. Just to check, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, the Red Sox head to Colorado to begin a 3-game series tomorrow.
Makes you wonder, and I know Buster can answer this, is that this is a trade deadline that could go down to the wire because it's such a seller's market. Everybody needs relievers. So the ones that are available.
It is interesting because a lot of times, and I understand in San Diego, they made their deals early. You know, you got Cease, you got Arise. That happened early, but usually you get 1 or 2 that strike quickly. We haven't had that quick strike yet.
Yeah, surprising.
Well, I think that.
Go ahead, Buster.
Eduardo, I think the reason why that is because, as you mentioned, Carl, it is a seller's market. There's so few teams that declare themselves to be sellers. So if you're the White Sox and you have a Garrett Crochet, you have a Michael Kopech, right? You are the Marlins, you have Tanner Scott. You're basically setting a high price, and you're telling all these contending teams desperate for help, hey, you got to come and meet our asking price.
5 minutes before the deadline.
Yeah, it may be that. Pages, thanks, a cutter up, he's gone. Yeah, the old Randy Johnson sort of after the deadline announced trade. Scan the QR code, get a
I do too there, Amanda. I definitely do. That's one thing I don't like is Mondays, especially after a long weekend. But this weekend I did do a lot of sleeping, so I'm fully I should be fully rested for tomorrow. Normally during the week I don't sleep very much, so the Dodgers are down to the 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. So remember, make sure you get your chat votes in, everybody.
New York City has never gotten tired of the Subway Series. They sell out every time.
Downstairs.
The first part of the series at Citi Field went the Mets' way. And the Mets have played much better as of late. And the Yankees obviously going the other way.
And the Mets are, like the Red Sox, right in that 3rd wild card spot area. I believe currently tied with that 3rd wild card spot.
Yeah, both teams under pressure, right? Yeah. Both front offices under pressure.
Good night for Lux. A double.
So 1-1 pitch.
As well as Jansen's ready and he fires. And a little blooper over the head.
Little blooper.
And that's going to drop. No chance for Rafaela, who's as quick as anybody to go out there and get it. Gavin Lux, 3 hits tonight.
And all 3 hits to the opposite field. Look at Gavin Lux on this at-bat right here. Not afraid of getting jammed. Going the other way with it. Right here. You get that cutter.
We definitely do appreciate it there, Kenneth. Unfortunately, Plan is not here. He went off to bed. So I'm the Lone Ranger. So I am the Lone Ranger behind the controls.
Try to define what deception is for pitchers, and Kenley Jansen's got it. I mean, the ball just he never releases it. You just keep waiting for him to release it. Hesitation upon hesitation, and then he finally fires that cutter in there. And that's part of his secret sauce over his whole career as he continues to excel. This year's been another good year for him.
Well, Kenley Jansen's would have been a name if the Red Sox were in the selling market as the runner goes. Pitch, caught, throw down a second. Rafaela came way in front of the bag. The ball didn't travel. Not sure that was going to be enough to get Lux, but he does pick up the
So Lux gets the stolen base.
Yeah, good call on that, Carl. Rafaela way out in front of the base, and Gavin Lux wanted to go right here and then takes off. Doesn't take a peek in, straight steal. And Rafaela catching that ball way out in front.
It's one of the first things you learn, right? The ball travels quicker than your hands trying to make a tag.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's the process, Rafaela, because he's been outfield more than infield. He'll learn. He's so athletic, though. He gets away with a lot.
So 2-1 pitch.
outside to Biggio. Buster, I don't believe that the Red Sox would be interested in trading Jansen. However, you do wonder if this deadline will allow a team to trade a piece that they really like to get one or two that they like a little bit more, so that the team that's getting that guy can also benefit.
You know, and maybe a guy who fits that description.
Oh, that's a base hit to right center. And Luck scores. That makes it 7-3 Dodgers. So this game's pretty much in the bag for the Dodgers, everybody.
Kevin Biggio joined the party. Right here, base hit, 2 outs. Add another extra run. But what this does, though, it adds pitches to Kenley Jansen. And if you're Alex Cora, this is not what you wanted. 25 yesterday. We're headed on number 17 right now.
No, they're going to send Biggio down to second. Balk on Jansen.
It's a balk. It's back to a 0-0 count. That's no longer a strike either that he threw.
Oh, so back to a 0-0 count.
Jason Hayward did not swing.
He swung at that one and hooked it down the line, but he got too far out in front of it.
Out too far in front of it. Foul ball. That would have been a home run for Jason Hayward.
Next one from Kenley. That ball is
that ball is hit high and deep to right field. Gone. It's 9-3 Dodgers.
And the Dodgers, a half dozen home runs on Sunday night. Jason Hayward, the anti-Ohtani shot. This one just crawled over the wall. But they got a six-pack of
Wow.
tonight.
Yeah, and he gets jammed on this one, but he's so strong. Able to get it out there at 96.
Well, stream is down, everybody.
That's what you call just enough. Right off the top of the wall.
Is it doink? Doink off the top? So what you're saying, Carl, is there should be a 3-point rule in baseball like